help curb road carnage, the ESCC to fight corruption, the police, of course, to enforce traffic laws, and now the judiciary. This body is being run by the Chief Justice. Now, one of the things they've come up with is deployment of mobile courts along the highways for instant punishment of offenders. Do you think, Wakili, that could be a possible solution to what we see now?
No, I don't. Respect, tremendous respect. It's all knee-jerk. This country has human resources, and you wonder why is it that we deploy such redundant measures? Rule 75 of the traffic rules states that there is a duty to every motorist to keep left. Today you drive on the road, everybody wants to keep right. Mm-hmm. All those are traffic offenders. You see all these riders, motorbikes, riding on the wrong side of the road. They are not arrested. It's an offense. And it's become a culture. So having a mobile court, which is illegal, unconstitutional, and I wonder if the Chief Justice has familiarized herself again with respect to her. Article 50, Sub-Article 2D talks of a public court established under the Constitution. Even this online, sort of court system is all unconstitutional. That's a topic for another day. You see, the indiscipline that happens, it's not because, as Mr. Fomba has said, we don't have laws. We have. But they are not enforced. Come nightfall, any time beyond 7:30 p.m., for instance, which traffic officer do you see on the road at night? If you have a road traffic accident, God forbid, you will struggle to get the traffic police coming on the scene for the longest period. And so that can contribute to this. These figures that we are having bandied around 4,000 plus, I think they're just fictional. They're fictitious. They're guess estimates. Why do I say that? In 2004, when Mishuki was then in charge of the transport docket, the then TLB came up with a figure of 3,030 something. Now, you want to tell me when you project forward this many years, given the increase in road traffic, the motor vehicles, the number of drivers that are churned every year, that we have 4,000, those are fictional figures. Mm-hmm. Majority of these fatalities happen without being recorded, or at least officially being recognized by the NTSA. Do they have, for instance, a weekly or a daily sort of update by every police station for purposes of statistics? They don't. So coming now to the issue you are asking, is a mobile court a solution? For instance, how will that resolve that gridlock at a roundabout? Where some, I don't want to call it, a very selfish move by some road user. You know you're supposed to give way to someone in the roundabout
the people
when you're joining.
That court? People who overlap with impunity, without observing any rules?
Yes, so I'm asking, my rhetorical question is now, how will that indiscipline be, taken care of by a mobile court? That is not the solution.
The thinking is that instant punishment for these offenders would help. Instead of giving time for someone to be taken to court at a later date, that if at all you're presented before court instantly, then that would act as a deterrent.
No. I think it's serving a collateral purpose. The collateral purpose that is being served here is that there is this taken away from the physical court and from your right. And so I'm not surprised that the Chief Justice will be saying that, if you want a lawyer, because she knows at the back of her mind, with tremendous respect to her, that would be unconstitutional. Every person has, under Article 50, that right to be represented. And so she knows, she tells you that, you can call your lawyer and we will engage these. I mean, this is a first, because it is an agenda. And that agenda is to bring in the digitized form of legal representation. Mm-hmm. But let me say this also. Look at our roads that are being constructed now. They're prisons. I mean, those are literal prisons. Suppose you use Thika Road, for instance, Thika Superhighway, or even the expressway. Your vehicle has a mechanical problem, God forbid. It's during one of these rainy periods. Where do you drive your vehicle off the edge of the road? Who comes to bail you out in terms of the highway? So we have a road structure that is being constructed as we go along from the British standards of the curb that was no more than 4 inches high to a foot long. You tell me, in the event of a fire, for instance, during that gridlock on Thika Road, which the president was saying, oh, it's getting so gridlocked that we need now another, expressway. You tell me, one vehicle exploding, a fire exploding, it will create a havoc. We see that disaster. But where are the road signs? Okay. All these road contractors construct the roads, and you have a road engineer who comes and says, I certify that the contractor has actually executed the works, as indeed constructed. We don't see a single road sign. And then we hear, oh, these road signs are stolen by some, metal smelters. But this is ridiculous.
Gentlemen, I'm looking at the main causes of accidents.
Yes.
Drunkenness, human error, reckless overtaking, speeding, and failure to observe traffic signs. Fine, the infrastructure may be problematic, but these